Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. In this series of videos, we are going to solve the questions related to the theories learned in the previous videos. So now we have the question 2x squared plus 5x minus 8 equals 0 that have roots alpha and beta. So we have to find a series of the expressions, their values stated in these parts. So coming towards the solution, we have alpha plus beta that's equals to minus b over a, so alpha plus beta is equals to minus 2.5. For the second part, we have c over a that is equals to minus 8 over 4 that is equals to minus 4. Now I am writing the equation over here again. 2x squared plus 5x minus 8 equals 0. We have the value of alpha plus beta is equals to minus 2.5 and alpha beta equals minus 4. So as discussed in the previous videos, the first method of obtaining alpha square plus beta square is squaring alpha plus beta whole in deducting 2 alpha beta from that. It is discussed in the previous videos, so I'm not going to explain it again. So that is equals to minus 2.5 whole square minus 2 multiplied by minus 4. So we have 6.25 plus 8 equals 14.25. The fourth part, we have to calculate 1 over alpha plus 1 over beta. But before that, I would be just repeating another method to calculate alpha square plus beta square. We can resume this part later. We will substitute alpha into this equation and the equation will hold true. The similar case will also be true if we substitute beta in place of x, the equation will also hold true. So we have 2 alpha squared plus 5 alpha minus 8 equals 0, 2 beta squared plus 5 beta minus 8 equals 0. We will add both of them. Plus 2 alpha square plus beta square plus 5 alpha plus beta minus 16 equals 0. We are getting 2 alpha square plus beta square plus 5 multiplied by minus 2.5 minus 16 equals 0. Just solving it on both sides, we are getting 28.5 on the other side, and alpha square plus beta square equals 14.25. So that's the another method to solve this, to obtain the value of this expression. Now towards the fourth part, we are getting 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta equals alpha plus beta upon alpha beta. We have this value, we have the value of alpha beta, so we are just going to substitute it in the expression. So we have 0.625. In the fourth part, we have to calculate we have to calculate let me move a bit. Alpha square beta square. Let me write the equation over here again. Alpha plus beta equals minus 2.5 alpha beta is equals to minus 4. So that will be equals to alpha beta whole square. If we raise the whole expression to the power of 2, we obtain this expression. We have done the converse. So we obtain minus 4 whole square, that is equals to 16. In the sixth part, we have to calculate alpha cube plus beta cube. Now I am going to discuss three methods in order to calculate it. There are more, but that would entirely depend upon your assumptions, your calculations, and how much you have learned. There is another method to calculate all of these values known as the substitution method, but we are going to learn it later. Right now we are using the algebraic method and substituting the alpha and beta in place of x, and then adding the expressions in order to obtain equations in form of sums of these expressions, sums of some sort of terms of alpha and beta. So now in order to obtain this, we will try the case alpha plus beta whole cube. In order to obtain alpha square plus beta square, we tried alpha plus beta whole square. So we will try this case. We obtain alpha cube plus 3 alpha beta 3 alpha square beta plus 3 alpha beta square plus beta cube. So we will get something like this. Now it is to note that 3 alpha beta can be taken as the common factor in these both terms. So we can just factorize it by taking 3 alpha beta common. Yes. Now it can be seen that we can substitute alpha plus beta in place of this, minus 2.5, minus 2.5 in place of this, minus 4 in place of this, and minus 2.5 in place of this. So we are getting minus 2.5 whole cube equals alpha cube plus beta cube plus 3 minus 2.5. We have minus 4 over there. So we are getting alpha cube plus beta cube plus 30 over here, and minus 2.5 cube equals 15.625 minus 15.625 on the other side. So sorry, it's beta cube. Now there seems a mistake over here. I'm trying to spot it. Alpha cube plus beta cube. No, there's no mistake. Minus 45.625 is the complete solution. Now that's the first method. The second method we can see is that first of all we write 2 alpha square plus 5 alpha. We did this in alpha square plus beta square as well, equals 0. 2 beta square plus 5 beta minus 8 equals 0. Now what we will do is that we will multiply alpha on both sides. So we alpha multiplied by the right hand side will remain 0, and the third side, each term will be raised to the power of 1. We will do the same in the next line. Now adding it, we are getting 2 alpha cube plus beta cube plus 5 alpha square plus beta square minus 8 alpha plus beta. Now we already have alpha square plus beta square equals to 14.25. We have already this equals to 14.25. We have calculated in the third part. So we are getting alpha cube plus beta cube plus 5 multiplied by 14.25 minus 8 multiplied by 2.5 equals 0. So 14.25 multiplied by 5 is equals to 71.25 minus 20 equals 0. Through alpha cube plus beta cube. I'm going to write the same term on the next page. 2 alpha cube plus beta cube plus, I'm going to write the step again, and I'm going to write the equation again so that it can facilitate us in the next of the parts. That's equals to minus 2.5. So 2 alpha cube plus beta cube equals minus 51.25. So there seems a mistake in the previous step. It should be minus 2.5. So we are obtaining a change of sign over here, and on the next page, yes, it will be plus 20, and that will be equals to 91.25. Just note the mistake. We are getting 91 minus 91.25 divided by 2. We are obtaining the same answer. That's equals to minus 45.625. Yes, that's the correct answer. Now if we, there's a third method. We are going to try another case. Alpha plus beta multiplied by alpha square plus beta square equals, now we are going to expand this term. It's alpha cube plus beta cube. We are going to multiply alpha by alpha square and beta by beta square. We are going to obtain alpha cube plus beta cube plus alpha square beta plus alpha beta square. Now it is obvious that we are going to take alpha beta as a common factor and are going to factorize this expression. Equals alpha cube plus beta cube plus alpha beta alpha plus beta. Now we are going to substitute the values, and we are getting minus 2.5 multiplied by 14.25 alpha cube plus beta cube minus 4 minus multiplied by minus 2.5. So we are getting 2.5 multiplied by 14.25, that's equals to minus 36.625 is equals to alpha cube plus beta cube minus plus 10. So we are going to obtain the same answer as in the previous two methods recently done in this video. Now in the seventh part, we have to calculate 1 upon alpha square plus 1 upon beta square. We are going to take the LCM and we are going to obtain alpha square plus beta square upon alpha square beta square. Now in the previous part we have calculated alpha square beta square, that is equals to 16. So we are going to obtain 14.25 divided by 60 divided by 16, and we are going to obtain, using the calculator we are going to obtain 57.64. 50, it's 57, 57 upon 64. In the last part, that is after all these parts, seems the easiest of all: alpha square beta plus alpha beta square. We will take alpha beta as a common factor and factorize this expression. We are going to obtain alpha beta plus multiply by alpha plus beta whole. We will multiply -4 by -2.5 and obtain the value of 10. So that's the end of the video. In the next video we are going to tackle another question. So until then, goodbye and thank you very much.